Okay, let's do
Yeah,
it. This is
I
the
think
life
so.
that I want to be in.
Ready?
Okay.
Where am I looking?
Okay, that right there is your camera.
Okay.
And that one's mine. And then
But I'm
that's
not like
the-
staring at it like a news
No, no.
show.
Yeah,
I'm talking to you.
You could be just very
Okay, great. Okay, great.
Okay.
And that's our like big outward camera.
Okay, perfect.
Very, very professional.
Okay.
I love this.
Thank
We
you.
are rolling.
Okay. Woo! I think
Hello.
we did. I'll get the audio synced up.
Perfect.
Okay, great. Okay. Sorry. Welcome to Awful, Horrible, and Bad Questions. I have Miss Store right here,
Hello.
also known as Miss Reagan.
Yep.
And we're gonna be asking her some questions.
Sounds great.
So
I'm
excited.
happy to be here.
I'm happy that you're here.
Yeah.
This is great.
Thank you for including me, inviting me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. So first question.
Okay, I'm ready.
What's your name and what do you do at Hazen?
Oh, my name is Ryan Reagan Store. People call me Miss Reagan or Miss Store. There's a story behind that. And I teach language, arts, and leadership.
Great.
Yep.
Perfect. Second question.
Yep.
How many pigeons do you think you could reasonably carry right now?
0 because I am deathly afraid of birds.
That's what Miss Han said.
Sorry, I hate pigeons.
Really?
Deathly afraid of birds.
Miss Han said she said 0 because I don't think I could even be in the same room as a bird. That's what she said.
Miss Han said that?
Yeah.
I need to trauma bond with Miss Han because we clearly have had similar experiences with aviation because I do not like birds at all. There was a bat in my classroom 2 weeks ago in here in this building and I turned into a child. I mean like duck and cover. Yeah.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
But to me horses are scarier.
That's crazy.
Really?
Horses can't move fast, they can't fly.
Horses can
They
move
can't
incredibly fast.
not as fast. No.
And they're
give so many
muscular.
yes, they give so many warning signs before they're going to
That's-
do something crazy.
that's true.
Birds 0 warning signs.
That actually is true.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
birds are scary. But pigeons are
It's the unpredictability of birds.
I actually
Also,
do.
pigeons are. I've never met a baby pigeon. That's suspicious to me. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
I guess not, but I don't know if maybe pigeons are just born like
Just full size,
or like
Pesto the penguin. Have you seen him?
like
He's
him.
enormous, but he's a different color, so you can tell he's a baby. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know that I believe that pigeons are like actual birds. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I guess bonus question.
Yeah.
Do you think how many moodangs could you carry?
Oh, okay. That's a great question. I would probably carry.
It's kind of big.
I know, but I think I could get 3 across,
3.
and then maybe 1 on each shoulder. So I'm gonna go 5.
5.
Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
that. I actually see that. I think so. Okay, great. Fifth question.
Okay.
And I think this was my favorite.
Okay. Great.
What celebrity do you think would play you?
Oh, I hate this question, but I am going to give an answer because I feel like everyone, when they go, like when you finally get your biopic or whatever, you get like a glow up for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking like biopic, like
Okay.
not like it's Hazen and you're
Okay,
just like
okay,
it's about you
okay.
specifically.
So then I'm going to let myself have a massive glow up. So I don't want there to be like, everyone's going to be like, oh, Delulu. Like, I don't think that I look like this person.
Uh-huh.
But after I dyed my hair blonde and got a haircut, everyone said Renee Rapp. So that would be the one that I would say could maybe be a massive glow up for me to
Right.
play that.
No,
But
I see it.
Yeah,
I see it.
yeah, I just got a lot of comments. It was just the blonde hair and the
Wow.
haircut, and then maybe a little bit of the attitude. But like that was, yeah,
I think she would kill it.
I think so. Oh, she would kill it
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
I just don't want anyone thinking that I think I'm out here looking like Renee Rapp. That was one of the similarities that I
Right.
think sometimes I get. When I was younger, I got Drew Barrymore a lot too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah. So, but that was when I was younger.
Right.
Yeah. So those would maybe be my 2 answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, Bo and Yang. You know Bo
Oh,
and Yang?
yeah,
But,
1,000%
that's
I could see that for
that's
you.
The
Yeah,
only,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
the only like gay,
But yeah,
gay Asian male actor. I mean,
But
or,
even
like,
just some of the mannerisms,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
professional, but also could be funny. Like
Right.
yes, very
Um,
witty and quick.
yeah, and I said or if I was whitewashed because like they always
Okay.
whitewash
Yes.
that.
Yes.
I was like Timmy
Unfortunately.
Chalamet.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Timmy Chalamet
yeah,
played me.
perfect.
Or
Yep.
Zendaya. Zendaya could play me. That's great too.
That is great. Absolutely. Yeah.
This is my ninth question, and I like this one. I think this is my
Okay.
favorite question. Actually,
Okay. I don't remember. I previewed these, but I do not remember them.
Good.
Okay,
That's perfect. That's
Okay,
perfect.
great.
That's perfect. Ninth question.
Yeah.
Would you rather be able to taste sounds or see smells?
Taste, sounds. Oh, that seems risky.
So to me, I think it's because you put things in your mouth and then you taste them. So I
Right.
think it's like a intentional
I'm
choice
making a
you're making
choice.
to taste. A
I'm not
sound.
like walking into a room where there's a sound that
And
is
you're
a
like
horrible
tasting
taste.
it.
Got
right?
it.
So-
Okay.
or see smells. So to
Mhm.
me, this would like manifest in like a cloud of like fog.
Mhm.
So like you would be able to see like who farted,
Yeah.
or like if there was like something dangerous,
Yeah.
or like a smell wise.
I think that my original answer was going to be I'd want to be able to see smells so that I could avoid bad ones.
Mhm.
But I don't, now that I'm thinking about it the way you just explained it, I actually don't think that would change my life that much because like I don't feel like I walk around right now and find myself in moments where I'm like, oh, I wish I would have seen this smell
Right.
because this is horrible. I mean, obviously there's bad smells in the world, but like you can just walk away from them
Right.
when you smell them. So I think I'm
Or
gonna
there's
go,
not that much you can do.
there's
if you're
not
stuck, if you're stuck in
exactly.
there.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go with the ability to choose to taste sound. That would be
Mhm.
really, really interesting.
I think to me, it's like an album has a taste, like, and it's not like
Yeah.
vibrational.
yeah.
Because that already can kind of do that, but it's like an
Yeah.
actual like flavor.
Yeah. Well, it's like those. Is it synesthesia or whatever?
Yeah,
where
but,
people
like,
can
more
like see the
intense
colors.
flavors, but,
Yeah.
like, like real like flavors and like
Yeah.
complexity.
Yeah.
I do think seeing smells is very specific, and could be very useful. in
It
some
could be very
people's
useful. Yeah.
Because I think because we asked our class this and it was
Mhm.
pretty split down the middle. actually.
Interesting. Yeah.
Out of all these questions,
I just think the being able to taste sounds seems somewhat more like I don't know.
more like
Like elevated. I don't know.
yeah, more like stimulated.
Yes.
More like
yeah.
something going on.
Yeah.
But okay. This is kind of a weird one. This is the one I had a dream about this.
Okay.
So and I was like, this must
You
be a
got
great
this question
but-
from a dream.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
this
I love
came to
this.
me in a
Okay.
dream. It was like a dystopian kind of like thing of like diversion or whatever.
Okay.
But if you could cut off a finger to learn a language fluently, would you? And what finger and what language?
Okay.
So to me, this is
Yep.
like any finger on both hands.
Yep.
Is you cut off one and you
Yep.
learn one like incredibly fluently, like
Yep.
like you were at birth speaking it, so you can read, write,
Oh my god.
like
Okay.
everything, and even fluently, and also like
Yeah.
even like creatively,
Okay.
and like
I do have to ask: am I cutting it off, or can I go to a
I think it
facility
is
to have
completely
it?
painless. I'm
Okay.
thinking
Okay.
it's
So I'm
painless.
just the
just a
sacrifice is that
sacrifice.
you're losing the use of a finger.
Yes.
My answer would be absolutely, immediately,
Thank
no
you.
hesitation.
Nobody has said yes.
Zero hesitation, especially if there's no pain involved or like I'm
Yeah.
going to a medical facility. If I had
I
to
just took a
actually do
step.
it, that would be hard.
Yeah.
But like, I think I'd still probably do it because
I think
I'm so jealous of people who are like multilingual. I think that Spanish would be the most useful, but I have like a weird love and appreciation for Italian.
really,
So I would love to just be able to understand
Uh-huh.
and read and speak Italian.
ciao.
Yeah.
Luca.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever they say in Luca.
Yeah.
Or a Silencio Bruno. Silencio Bruno, they say that.
Yes, they
So you'd
sure
be able
do.
to say that?
Yes, I would.
Mhm.
So like that's the other, and I feel like I could absolutely go to Duolingo, and I probably should, but I still don't think that I'd get the like
Exactly. It
the
wouldn't be like that.
no,
It would be
like
like
the- yeah,
like a switch in
like
your
my
brain.
my tongue would even be able to form the linguistic. Yeah.
And it's like flawless, like no accent.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So
So I'd
what
pick
finger?
Italian. So I initially wanted to say like pinky because I feel like I would use that less.
Right.
But like I actually this is so weird. I hate my middle fingers. Like I think they're
Really?
just like stubby and weird.
Huh.
So I just like get rid of one. I
So
don't
which
care.
so which one? Which one? Left or right?
Probably my right because it's away from my wedding ring.
Are
Like,
you
yeah.
are
I'm
you-
right-handed, so that's probably
Yeah,
a
I'm about to
terrible
say, I'm
idea.
about to say.
But I'd manage. I don't care.
I don't think you lose that much mobility.
I don't think so either. I
think
could figure it out.
typing
Yeah.
would be the biggest issue.
But I could adapt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
And I could
just-
type in Italian. So,
so just one, and then it's Italian.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd say okay, bonus question.
Okay.
I know where we're going, but I think we'll be able.
Yeah.
If the equal amount to fingers
Yep.
is 3 toes,
Yeah.
how many are you doing in toes?
Oh.
Painless, but you are
So like
stopless, which is I think.
so like I can keep the fingers and get rid of 3 toes? That's what you're saying?
I think it's the same amount. So you could like keep the finger, or you could
Yeah.
like take out the finger and also 3 toes. But
Yeah.
like 3 toes for what language? Would you be toeless?
Yeah, I think I would. Like,
Yeah, I
just
think I
don't-
would.
I just don't care. I just so much at this point in my life, I just so much value knowledge over that.
Right.
Like I
You had to get custom shoes. You couldn't wear
Yeah.
tabbies with the
well, I don't wear those anyway. Yeah.
with the toenails, or you
I
could,
can-
but it would
I
be like a
cannot-
mystery.
I cannot handle like sandals with something in between my big toe.
Oh,
and
sandals
I
would be the
can't-
biggest.
I can't.
If you wore slides, it'd be like a magic trick when you like
Yes.
do the thumb. It'd be like
Would
this.
they even stay on?
It'd be like this.
No,
But it'd be like this, but like with a slides of your toe. And
That would
be
be
like,
funny.
and they,
But like
but
people are making fun of people right now if they don't wear socks with slides anyway. So
Exactly.
I feel like it wouldn't matter.
and you could wear tiny shoes.
You could
cheaper
wear
shoes.
Oh
cheaper
my
shoes.
god, that would be. I have a friend who can literally buy shoes in the kids section, and I'm so jealous. Like they can
Uh-huh.
literally buy nice shoes for half the price.
And when you're wearing slides and they ask you like,
Yeah.
oh, why wear your toes? You
Right.
you tell them in a different.
Right.
You say Silenzio Bruno
Exactly.
or like Italian or
exactly.
whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, I think I would do it. No issues.
Yeah.
hmm
Great.
Yeah.
That was great. And
Yeah.
usually people say no, and then we move on.
Zero hesitation.
I
I just
would
so
do,
much prefer the knowledge.
I do thumbs, both
Okay.
thumbs,
Whoa.
or no,
Okay.
both pinkies, both pinkies.
Yeah.
And then Japanese and Vietnamese.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I'm Vietnamese and I'm not fluent. And I can really
Oh.
any conversation I can really pick up main
Yeah.
ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
But I can't speak it really. I can't
Yeah.
certainly can't write it.
Yeah.
Can't read it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I took 5 years of Spanish, like took the AP test,
Mhm.
got points,
Right.
like, and don't remember.
Yeah.
So when I hear people speaking Spanish, I can pick up quite a bit,
Really?
but I've never been confident enough in it to like join in on a conversation
Yeah.
or write and like when it's written, I can pick stuff up.
Really?
But when it's coming from me, that's where the deficit is.
Mhm.
I mean, obviously I don't pick everything up, but
Yeah.
that's where I get the most from what I remember in my classes is when I hear people speaking it or when I see it written,
Mhm.
but not when, like, if you ask me to say stuff, I just get so worried that I'm going to mess up like the
Yeah.
grammar.
And then they're gonna have to like be like,
totally.
what did you say?
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I said. I don't know what I said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's great.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Or I guess no thumbs, or just no pinkies up. Thumbs up.
Exactly.
And this is our last question.
Okay.
This is our closer.
Okay. Closer.
Our
Ready.
beautiful closer, and it's supposed to like we asked stupid questions. Now
Yeah.
a good one.
Okay.
Question. Wait. 12. Question 12.
Okay.
Question 12. If you could give your high school self advice, what would it be?
So looking back on my high school life now, what I recognized then as like worrying all the time, like clearly I had undiagnosed anxiety, right? But I would really like to just look back and tell my high school self to just enjoy and have fun and slow down
Mhm.
and not be so worried about what's next,
Yeah.
because what's next is coming whether you prepare for it or not.
Right.
And like I worked really hard my whole life to do everything that I was quote unquote supposed to do,
Mhm.
like the right way. I was very much into like pleasing adults in my life and making sure that they knew I was always working my hardest, trying my hardest. And then life sometimes smacks you in the face with really scary, traumatic stuff anyway. And so I just would have wanted to be able to enjoy the parts of my life when things were wonderful and beautiful,
Yeah.
because when they're sometimes not going to be whether you prepare for them or not, and you
Right.
can't control that. So I think I was just trying to like crystal ball my life too much and kind of control it myself,
Mhm.
rather than realizing that like it's wonderful, beautiful things are in your future, and also really sad things are in your future.
Yeah.
But you should just enjoy what's in your life right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This mini bonus question, really
Yeah.
quick. Do you think kids have it better in high school now or when you were in high school?
Oh, when I was in high school.
Really?
Absolutely.
That's what Itan wouldn't say what year she was in high school.
Oh.
but-
Like,
Back in high school.
which year wise was?
You're 19 something.
No, are you serious? Oh my god. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you don't want to say?
Yeah, I don't want to say.
Okay. fine.
I graduated in 2008.
Uh-huh.
I'm 34 years old. So I was
2008. Wow.
yeah.
That's a year after I was born.
Yeah. So that was when I graduated. But like I remember sitting in my senior year yearbook class, working on the yearbook and journalism. I was in
On a
both.
stone
And
tablet.
yes,
2008.
exactly. We did have a computer lab. But we were sitting there, and I remember a friend talking about that the company Apple that makes an iPhone, or that makes the
New spangled iPhone.
well,
iPhone.
that they make
3
the-
now.
no
Or-
that they make the iPod is coming out with a phone.
Oh.
And we were all sitting there.
Wow.
So like you have to realize that like
Wow.
my senior year nobody had an iPhone.
Yeah, because it's
Like,
2008 and iPhone
totally.
came out 2007.
Totally. Like I
Wow.
went to college with a BlackBerry. Like
Wow.
yeah. So like the whole idea, like me thinking about my experience in high school and adding in social media literally makes me want to vomit. Because we could do things and make mistakes and say things and it
Right.
wasn't recorded, posted, put online, screenshotted, sent to this person, sent to everybody. I mean, that didn't exist. We were in AOL chat rooms for sure, doing like
Yeah.
probably talking to,
Strangers.
yeah,
scary
exactly,
strangers.
exactly. But we were like, that stuff wasn't being like a screenshot wasn't a thing.
Right.
Like that wasn't,
Wow.
receipts weren't a thing. Like,
Receipts.
yeah. So yeah, exactly. So
Receipts.
like, so I am always worried about my students now because I want them to be able to, live life and you're inevitably going to make mistakes. But it shouldn't always live like a digital footprint is something that I'm very nervous for this generation. But I also think you guys are more politically, socially,
Right.
culturally informed than anyone that I went to school with. So I also want to say that I'm recognizing my privilege as a cis white woman in high school in the early 2000s, knowing that there were probably a lot of people who look at high school now and think that if there could have been that kind of environment for them in the early 2000s, they would be in a different place in their
Yeah.
life now too.
Very.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it'd be fun for me, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I like, there were obviously, I mean, I didn't go to a very diverse high school though. So, in fact, the majority of my high school was Asian. Yeah, so that, that was like, it was Asian and white people pretty much at my high school. Are we done?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
I think we
no
I think we gotta go. This has been awful, horrible, and bad questions from Miss
None of these
Thor.
questions were awful, horrible, or bad.
They're supposed to be like corny, but I think we're doing clickbait. We're doing
Okay,
clickbait.
yeah,
If
yeah.
it's awful, horrible, bad
Yeah,
questions,
yeah,
you want to look, what is the bad question?
For sure, for
Right.
sure, for sure.
So this has been awful, horrible, and bad questions with Miss Thor.
Yes, thank you.
I'm so glad to have you for this interview.
Yeah, this was fun.
And this was great.
I could have kept talking.
I know.
We could have both. Yeah, this is fun. Thank you.
Good.
Perfect.
We
Thanks,
did
guys.
it. Wow.